Yeah, it's going on 9 o'clock out here in the morning. I had to deal with a lot of stuff. Ugh. I'm so confused about a lot of things. I've been married 18 good years now, 18 years and 5 months, and well, less than 18 years and 5 months, because she got sick out there in Minnesota. That was the worst day of my life. That was the worst day of my life. She got sick out there in Minnesota. But it's kind of funny. You're married to a person so long, and then you get a divorce, and all this hate comes out from the women's part of the view. And it's wrong. It's really wrong. It's really wrong. You know, I remember when I even texted her. I remember when she was telling me that, well, Sue says I could put a restraining order out on you because those women could do that in Minnesota. And I'm like, so I went and I told Terry, I'm like, I even showed Terry the text message. I'm like, can she really do that? And Terry says, no, you got to, you know, which I don't understand why Terry said that. But Terry goes, what did you do? Nothing. Can a woman just put a restraining order out on a man for nothing? You know, and from his law point of view of the law, no, they can't. But apparently they can. You know, in Minnesota, a woman could put a restraining order out on a guy with no evidence, no nothing. All they got to say is abuse when there was never no abuse. You know, I have documentation of abuse. I have pictures of abuse, witnesses when she abused me and everything. And that Hope Center needs to be shut down out there in Minnesota. They need to lose all funding because, you know what? I'm sorry, man. You destroy a person's life with that bullshit there. You know, but anyway, I have a right to say what I want to say. I have a right to print whatever I want to print. Because the constitutional gives me that right. Okay. So anyway, it's kind of funny when you're going through a divorce, there's so much hate in a divorce. And it's really hate. You know, I don't give a damn what the judges say, the lawyers say, the prosecutors say. It's behind hate. That's all it is, behind hate. You know, it's all behind hate. And that's the coldest thing. You thought you loved the person. You thought you knew that person. But that person's real personality and everything comes out behind hate. You know, I remember Terry said to her, y'all need to work this out and stop listening to everybody and stop letting other people get involved in your problems because that becomes worse. You know, that becomes worse. And it has become worse. It has become real worse. It's bad enough that I got strong arm robbed with a deputy with a badge, stole $200. My credit cards and stuff got missing. I don't know where those are at, but I had to change them and cancel all of those. And my car keys with the help of my wife. She was out there while, you know, he's going through my wallet and I'm witnessing him giving her my stuff. And the deputy is saying, I was saying, that's marital property. And the deputy is saying, that's right, it's marital property. I'm like, only the judge can make that decision. Well, he decided and told me he's the judge and the jury. You know, then she frauded DMV by removing my name off the title of our 2017 Chevy Sonic. Everybody says, no, she needs your signature. Nope, a woman don't need no husband's signature or boyfriend's signature. A woman can go out there to DMV and defraud them by removing somebody's name off the title. You know, and that's the bad part when we financed this car and I'm the first one and she's the second one. So I haven't seen my own damn car. Well, I saw it one day following me. Looked like it. You know, I saw it one day following me. But this is crazy, man. This is straight crazy. You know, only if she would have been woman enough to really, let's discuss this, but she doesn't know how to discuss nothing. Well, it's 54 days. Nope, 55 days today. I haven't been abused by her, you know, and cursed out and everything. You know, let's get one thing clear here now for these idiots out there. Everybody argues. I don't care who you are. Everybody argues. Everybody yells. So let's stop trying to use that against one another or against a married couple. Without arguing, without yelling, there's no love there. But I know y'all say, oh, that's sick. But that's not sick. That's the truth. There's no care. There's no love there. You know. Now, somebody's comments said, well, she has a right not to tell me she had HIV. No, she does not have that right not to tell me that. She was supposed to tell me that. You know, she had no right not to tell me that she was put in a mental institution in Minnesota. You know, she had no right not to tell me that. You know, she chose not to tell me that. You know, and then everything comes out when she got sick out there. And I was upset, yes, but the main part, what really scared me more than anything, is the AIDS part, HIV part. That's the part that scared the hell out of me. And yeah, I'm terrified of her because she intentionally tried to give me AIDS. She intentionally tried to give me AIDS. Is this behind hate? No. I don't hate no one. But she's showing me how to hate. That is for sure. She's showing me how to hate. But I don't hate no one in life. And for what's her name to be in our business, like always in somebody's business, she can't even hold a marriage and nothing, you know. And for her to be a correctional officer and dating prison inmates and stuff, you know, wow, Minnesota is whacked out there, man. They let the women get away with everything. And somebody said to me that Minnesota's a woman's state. They was not lying. Minnesota is a woman's state, and that's pitiful, where a man has less rights than a woman, you know. Excuse me, I gotta get me some coffee. Hey, what's up? I've been up. I haven't slept in days, man. I just can't. Yeah. Hey, I'm on this right here right now, so I don't want anybody to see you. Okay. Oh, is it like that? Oh, yeah, that's better. Yeah. So let me tell you about my marriage. All right. When I first met my wife, first time I ever saw my wife was I first met my wife around June 26. First time I met my wife, I was in a tuxedo. She walked into Gin Shell in Western and 3rd. I'll never forget her. Ah, she was beautiful. She was beautiful. She was very, very beautiful. Oh my God, I felt in love with her. She walked into Gin Shell on Western and 3rd. She brought a pack of Marlboro Reds. I'll never forget that. She was the only Korean lady that ever bought a pack of Marlboro Reds. You get a lot of, because it's in a Korean neighborhood. It's in Koreatown. You got a bad area. It's a bad area. So I was at Michael Crawford's show, Phantom of the Opera, down at the Wilton Theater on Wilshire. He did a private show. And so they called me, and there's no security guard, come quick. And so I get down there and I'm mad and stuff. And that's how I met my wife. She walked in and I told the cashier, I says, nah, that's on the house. That's for her. She can have whatever she wants, man. Hell with that. Oh, man, she was beautiful. So I turned around and I says, I'm looking at her. She goes, what's wrong? I said, oh, my God, you're going to be my wife. Oh, my God, you're going to be my wife. I didn't see her again until after 9/11. So again, October 17th. We started talking. She was telling about the two guys she was living with. They kicked her out. She was staying in Motel 8 off of Sunset in Hollywood. And then we started staying with each other. Started seeing her. And I kept my word to her. I said, nah, with me, baby, you'll never be on the bus again. So she was never on the bus. She was never on the bus again. Never on the bus again. Never on the bus again. I don't even know if she had a license then, come to think about it. I know she had a California ID because that's where I thought she was from, because she told me she was from California. But she was never on the bus again. We got married December 8th, 2001, 9:45 p.m. in Las Vegas, Nevada. That was the best day of my life. Man, I was on top of the world. I was on top of the world. And we moved back and forth different places and stuff, you know. And then I think our first misunderstanding was when she was selling weed over at work at the Beverly Center with her manager. She had this African-American lady. She was a manager. And I always went over there to smoke and get drunk and stuff. And I'm like, nah, I can't deal with this. You know that. I don't deal with alcohol and I don't deal with drugs. You know, and you need to really stop messing around with that stuff. It's either me or that. She picked me. As far as I know, she picked me. But man, she was beautiful. I made sure whatever she needs, she got. Didn't care how I did it or whatever. I made sure whatever she needs, she got. No matter what. She didn't do nothing in the house. I made sure everything was done. She didn't cook, she didn't clean, she didn't do nothing. I made sure everything was done. The cooking, the cleaning, the ironing, the sewing, everything was taken care of for her. Everything. She didn't do nothing. I was madly in love with my wife. Madly in love with my wife. We talked a lot and everything. We used to go to movies, and then we used to go out to dinner. The best thing was the holidays with her, you know. She always made me make lasagna for Christmas. Lasagna for Christmas. Then she had me make lasagna for the people she used to work with and stuff. Oh, I miss her. I love her. You see, you cannot just stop loving someone. That's impossible. That's not reality, and that's not even in the logic form. You cannot stop loving someone. You know, you just can't wake up and say, I don't love you no more. That's, you know, something caused this, some kind of reaction caused this, you know, and I don't know what it is, you know, but I do know people cannot be in people's marriages and businesses where they interfere and they talk to a person to divorce a person when you've done nothing wrong, you know. But anyway, so got to Minnesota and seeing her whenever I could and stuff and everything. And she got sick. That was a scary day of my life. Rushed her to the hospital out there. She got really sick. She couldn't breathe or something. And I told that doctor, man, y'all treat her like she the president of the United States. You know, I love my wife, and it was scary. She almost died twice on me. Found out that she was allergic to penicillin. Like I am. And it was crazy. It was crazy. Oh, I still love my wife. Don't get me wrong. I just do not like how she's handling all of this here and this divorce. You know, how she lied to me for so many years. That's the only thing I do not like. I don't hate her. I'll always love her because she was my wife, one and only. What hurts is how she did me wrong. You know, that's the part that hurts. That's the part that hurts more than anything in the world. And she really believes, you know, even when she told Terry, well, she doesn't want to pay. She don't want me to have nothing, you know, and she means that, you know, but yet I still don't believe how these people go for her lies and her misleading and everything, you know. But like she told Terry, she don't want me to have nothing. She doesn't want to pay spousal maintenance or nothing to me. And what's the best way? So her and Sue comes down with the best way is get his ass locked up, put him in jail. Then you don't got to pay nothing, you know. Let's just bring all of these charges on him when the charges are false. That's the funny thing about it. So yesterday, Terry says, yeah, she texted him, you know, about hacking Facebook or something. Let's get one thing clear here. I don't have no Facebook or nothing. She does. And all I do on Facebook is play the games like I always done. You know, that was it, you know. And my Gmail account has always been Malillo2005 at gmail.com and Malillo2005 at AOL.com and Mr. Keith Black Cat at AOL.com. And I made her account to Mrs. Keith Black Cat at AOL.com. So she really has no right to disrespect my last name and dishonor my last name. She has no right to even have my last name no more, you know, because she doesn't respect it, you know, and that's bad. Go back to your marriage, your maiden name. You know, that's all messed up. Let the creditors come after you that way, you know, stop the creditors coming after you under my last name. You're not worthy or honorable to carry my last name, you know, and that's the bad part about it. You're not honorable to carry Malillo. You know, but anyway, they can lie so good on a man. And these cops, instead of looking at the logic way, wait a minute, well, how did he get your password and stuff? You know? First of all, we had each other's passwords, number one. Okay, from the bank account, checking account, savings account. That's how I paid all the bills. Okay, that's how I made sure all of the bills were paid and stuff. Okay, never stole nothing from us, never. But she has stole from me. She has given out money away to some guy that she's supposed to met, quote, online. First, she got out of prison. Then she met him online. Then he's an employee for AutoZone, which is against policies. Okay. So I have never done anything to hurt my wife. Going to be ex-wife. But yet she's trying to get me locked up, false charges and everything. And that's all it takes. Excuse me. See, the judges don't care about whether it's true or not. Neither does the city attorney or a prosecutor. They don't care about it at all. You're just another nigga that's getting locked up. And that's a word that been said to me several times, which I hate, even from her. You know? But now somebody tell me, how can you be a woman, you go out there, you're prostituting, you get HIV from being a prostitute, the baby of your daddy was your pimp, he beat the hell out of you every day, and when she arguing with her husband, she tells her husband, my ex was a better man than you. Why? Because your ex beat your ass and your husband refused to put his hands on you. So I guess us men that don't beat our wives or girlfriends, we're not a man because we don't beat them. So I think if I would have whipped her ass, then this would have never happened. And it's pitiful, man. It's really pitiful that she said that to me, you know, while she was beating me up again on May 7th. And mind you, not one charge was filed against this woman. She tried to kill me intentionally tried to give me AIDS. Not one charge was filed on this woman. Not one charge. What's wrong with this picture? So this is not only go to conspiracy against a man, but it also goes conspiracy against all men in the state of Minnesota. You know, what the law is saying, we have no rights. A woman can say what they want to say with no evidence whatsoever. With no evidence whatsoever. Nothing to back it up. A woman can say what they want to say, but a man got the evidence and everything, and it doesn't matter, you know, and it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. And that Hope Center, do up her thing. And as I read it, I was getting mad. Wait a minute. Who was she married to for 18 years? Who beat her for who abused her for 18 years? Who's she talking about? And I showed Terry this, and I'm like, you know, damn well she's lying. I said, yeah, but that's not the point, though. She put it down. And one thing Terry told me, it doesn't matter because they don't care. And that's the problem. They don't care about the truth. A woman can say whatever the fuck they want to say, and they believe it. Nobody cares about the truth. Nobody cares about the truth. So when she first stabbed me, I should have called the police. Then her ass would have been in jail when she first cut my arm and stuff. I should have done that, you know. When she assaulted me all the time, I should have done that then. Yeah, I was stupid. I should have done it. I should have done it. Because then I wouldn't be standing where I'm at right now. Yeah, I should have done it. Yeah. But it's okay for a woman to get away with murder, assault, perjury, false statements, false allegations. Courts don't give a damn about the truth. They just like destroying us men. That's the cold part about it. That's the cold part. Now, she'd have done this in California, her ass would have been locked up. Her ass would have been locked up. That's why she didn't want to move back to California. That's why she wanted to stay in Minnesota. Because the way she beat me down and made me bleed and stuff, and she has AIDS, her ass would have been in jail. In California, she would have been in jail. That's a known fact. That's why she didn't want to move back to California. That's why she didn't want to move back to California. But I wish she stopped trying to get me in trouble when I haven't broken no laws or nothing. Because that don't make no goddamn sense. I've been threatened. I've been tailed. I've been followed. And I'm not having it no more. It's none of their business. Where am I at? Or nothing. You know, I don't care if she's pregnant. That's the rumor now that's going around. Oh yeah, she's pregnant. Is it Shafiq's baby? Can't have no kids. So she's been screwing me over all this time. I do know she had an abortion. That's the cold thing. And I stayed with her. You know, that's the coldest thing. That right there is the coldest thing. That's the coldest thing. So I must have loved her, huh? To try to work our marriage out and everything. I must have really loved my wife. Wow. Wow. See, everything she's doing, there's no logic in it whatsoever. She's doing all of this behind hate and revenge. Behind hate. Hate and revenge, and nobody sees this. Hate and revenge. That's all it's about. Hate and revenge. Hate and revenge. Wow. You throw away a marriage behind hate and revenge. It sucks. It really do. Wow. And I lost everything. And she gets away with this. No justice for men.